So just loading up the McLaren now. It's going to be a rainy day today. I've got a couple hoodies in there, all the camera equipment. She's blinging, but ain't going to last for long. What a shame. Hopefully the weather's better in Northampton. We'll see when we get there. Yeah, a bit gutted about the weather. Wanted to drop the top and all of that. So just wait for my brother to come now. We'll take a slow drive down, meet up with Hybrid Performance. See what the day brings, see what sort of rides come, and hopefully they stay around, because most shows when the weather's crap, people tend to just look around and they're gone. They're not hanging around, so I'll see you there. So I'm just doing a checklist before we go. So we've got the trusted walkie-talkies, because my brother's come with me, and if we get lost we need to communicate. They do about 3 miles. DJI pocket free, and if it rains I've got my GoPro Hero 10, so that should look after us today. Hopefully not going to rain, so it's meant to rain all bloody day to be fair, but we'll see how we get on. So we are in, got a bit of rain on the way there. Apart from that, seems dry here at the moment. Gnarly clouds, sunny behind me. Enough people here already. Drifting's already going on. Let's go and find Hybrid Performance. Oh, so what we got over there, some drifting. So we are in with Sunny, Wagwan Sunny,
yes,
and Natalie. So we are in Gaston track, bare noise around the place, and guess what we got here?
Yeah, guess what it is?
Guess what that is? Sunny's RSD.
Give it another card then.
Yes. So let's go and check out some of these rides around there. There's some nice rides here today. Oh, and I got the wrong trainers on. Right, so let's start at the very beginning. We've got this lovely Scooby. I did see this on the way up, I think. Got this lovely M5, enough carbon work on that. Nice carbon fibre bonnet, and guess what, we've got herringbone going on in there. And I do like the rims. The rims are sick. And you know me and rims. Nice interior. Absolutely gorgeous inside there. Sorry. Very nice. Bare carbon on the front of that. Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Hear those turbos winding up. Oh, that sounds nice. Nice whistle on that. Decent rims, man. Very nice. Saying all the cars around here, they have got some nice rims. The S5, I didn't even know I was looking at an S5. Not gonna lie, this is dead. Very similar to my brother's. Got a nice RH3 sitting there. After, come on. I don't know where Sunny's gone. Go over there and hand out some more cards to people. And we've got some new school and old school Skylines here. This is nice. Back in the day, everyone wanted one of these. You know what? Looks like it's going to rain soon as well.
Stink.
Who?
Stink.
Where am there? Oh. Got some nice old school Nissans here. Oh, here we go. That's gonna have some beeline. Should we go over there? No. It feels like it's raining. It feels like it is raining. So we got a Jeep here. This is Hawk Chemist, where it's called. But boy, look at the size of them calipers. Nice wheels. This looks dangerous. One over there. Quickly, I'll go and have a look at that. It's got some big boy supercharger on top. I mean, that is a big supercharger. Yeah, these things absolutely move. So there's a lot to see around here today. So we have the old school 300ZX. And these lot are brave because you know what? It looks like it's gonna rain and these boys are left there. The, what do you call it, open, the roof, the targa top. And we've got a lovely deep dish wheels on that. You know, this is a check the number plate, MV. I know these lot done something. I don't want to ask how much power that's pushing, but that's serious. Got a nice. Do you know what? Supra. And we've got an RS, I'm gonna guess, is that a 6? Yes, it is an RS. And check the number plate. Sick. Just starting to rain now, but on the way to the hyper. Look at this, Gallardo, followed by the build. Yeah, boy, got some work to be done on that. And then we got this. Yeah, there's some nice rides here today. There's more to see on the other side. I'm going to wait till it stops raining for a little while, and then we're going to get down there. As you can see, oh look, hold up, what's this over here? Yes, the RSD. It's starting to rain a bit now, so I'm going to duck off underneath the hybrid tent so I can, plus this device I'm using, it's definitely not waterproof, so I might have to transfer to the GoPro, which is waterproof, so please stop raining. So we have a lovely M3 here, carbon bonnet and Evo by the looks of things, and then straight on to a absolutely wicked build of an E30 with BBS rims, wide body, nice deep dish. Loving this, he had loads of attention. Not sure about the clear back lenses though, but overall, yeah, this was a proper showstopper, that one. So again, we have another Beamer. Check the size of this turbo out. It is absolutely massive. Guy didn't even know what power he was running on this, which was kind of funny, but check this out. That's how big it is. That's big. And we've got like some more Beamers. There's quite a few Beamers there, to be honest, and the M's are the ones that done it for me, man. Like, I'm talking about the proper M's, and this retro GTI. And we had some of these weird and wonderful, they were like some cut and shut business going on. I think one of them had the Evoque body on top of them. They weren't sort of drifters, but they were drifting. They look like proper off-road sort of rally style cars that they just put together. Really good to watch. They were on the drift pad, so we was underneath here while it was peeing down. Had a bit of rain that day. Yeah, we stayed underneath here for a little while because it was raining. Come across this lovely Harley, custom built. That's pretty good. He started that and that was proper loud. No one could hear what they were doing or saying or thinking, you name it. I think they're Dirty Unicorn, and yeah, it's a drift wheels now. Obviously there's a guy out there in a van giving everybody their wheels. That went too quick, but that was a dragster. Managed to squeeze into another lovely M3, Leary colour, lime green. Was nice. Had a quick walk around that, and this Liberty Walk 430. Nice interior, not to my taste, but hey, it was nice. I mean, I love Liberty Walk cars, to be fair. They're just people dare to muck about with supercars, and in my opinion they do look better when they're done. Nice wide set of rims, wider body. We had this Ultima GTR just parking up randomly. And I mean, it was proper random. The lady got out and didn't know where she was. Another M2 comp. These, I'm not sure if they're growing on me, but they do look good when they're done up. And this Porsche carbon deep dish. It looked like a lot of it was wet lay. I'm not sure if it's pre-preg or what, but yeah, I spoke to the guy who owned it, and he said the kit comes and they just put it on. It is all fully carbon. It was a faded sort of paintwork on there. Nice. What we got over here? Gallardo, absolutely still love these. I'd love to get my hands on another one and do a bad boy project on their twin turbo, different set of rims, bag it out. That'd be nice. But this was immaculate. And then check this out. Bad boy gangster rims. You know what? I couldn't even clock the size of them. I'm gonna go ahead and say maybe 24s, 26s. That's proper gangster. And then we had on the left there, you see Ben's or Ben's mate Porsche, and then Adam C's 300ZX. He was on the track with that. Probably not the best idea if it's a convertible, but looks like someone stole his stereo. We did meet Adam at Le Mans. He was staying at the same campsite as us. A really nice guy. Bit of rust there. And then into this pit, you had Days of Thunder sort of NASCARs there. Inside, so much space. Massive. Absolutely huge. Strictly for racing. One of these started up and I had to get out of that pit. It was absolutely deafening. Again, enough room. And if you look at these things carefully, it's literally just a cage chassis with a body on it. They weigh nothing. Nothing really works on the outside. I think those lights are stickers if I'm not mistaken. Just a few bit of downforce. Aerodynamics of a brick. Again, loads of room. All the essentials that you need to race. Yeah. And then check this engine bay. Engine proper down low, proper suspect. Everything on it is done proper. It's just the body look a bit bruck up. Oh, I got let into Formula One, so I had really nice guys. Explained to them I build these things for a living and let me in to have a look. There's some old school Formula One cars in here, all the V8 Cosworths. One of them, the Lambert Butler, I think, don't quote me, the yellow one was driven by F1 Diva. Met her again, she saw her Supercar Fest, really nice lady. And these brakes at the back, they're tiny, but they do the job because these cars weigh nothing. They've got massive engines, and that's all you're pulling, to be honest, is yourself and the engine. Loads of downforce, very snug fit. It's like a coffin, I suppose. If you die in one of them, they've just got bury the car and that's you done. Yeah, as you can see, the cars are getting more and more sort of later. They come from being alley to composites, lighter and stronger. Probably cost 3 times as much to build. But they are literally just the engine on the chassis. There's nothing else. Couple downforce bits and you're off. There's a rear clam taken off, or engine cover, sorry, along with side pods. Simple but effective. Carbon fibre, as you can see there, unlike the other ones which were just alley, lightweight alley. Off now, I'd say thank you to the guys. This one I didn't ask to get into, so I'm behind the barriers here, as you can see. Again, cars are getting later, looking bigger. Got over here, again, a few Beamers. Nice wrap job on that. What else have we got here? Is this one of my favourite? Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of Beamers and Porsches at Gas on Track this year. A lot of nice carbon work. Again, you know me, I always say change your rims. The rims look nice on the car and makes the car. You get anything wrong on the car, even to a rare boot spoiler, man, you broke up the whole car look. And again, these are just my opinions. I'm a modifier, so. It's a nice blue. Some people might say it's purple or something, but I don't know. So we got here. Nice. Nice aftermarket lights there. Don't know who's selling them. Probably get them online somewhere, but yes, people putting a lot of work into these rear clusters, and it does look good. Front louvers, nice front bonnet. It was a lovely Ferrari. Again, not my sort of rims on there. It looks more track based to me. And I think right behind me, if I'm not mistaken, is a lovely, probably the best M2 I've seen so far. It's very simple. Not this one here, not this one. This Ferrari was here last year, the cracked windscreen. They've still got it, but not with the cracked windscreen, obviously. But yeah, this car, I love this. It's probably the only Ferrari I would buy. And this is wicked. I love this. It's just simple, but the car looks absolutely mental. Again, them rims on something else, they look like little sort of Jap drift wheels, but on that M2 looks absolutely wicked. Had a few rigs set up in one of the pits areas. What you're looking at there is R33, I think it was, engine bay. And here we come up to a McLaren 600 LT. I think this is one of the owners of those simulators we were just looking at. Lovely interior. Alcantara everywhere. Nice McLaren sign there. Just in case you didn't know you were looking at a McLaren. Don't know about the rims, change your rims. Anything standard, get rid of them. A lot of carbon work on that car as well. And this is Jamie's 600 LT. Colour's not too bad. Not my thing on a McLaren, to be honest. Dead rear wing, don't like them at all. Obviously they do a job, but they're not the best to look at. Rims, standard, get rid of them. Yeah, don't know. I do like these rear exhausts coming out the back. There is a kit you can buy that turns your 570S into one of these 600 LTs. And isn't, yeah, afterwards, if you don't know what you're looking at, I mean, the exhaust exits are exactly the same. Still got some warmth coming from it. Size of that turbo, they're not mucking about. Not at all. And it's these Maseratis, I love them. Very nice looking. Hopefully they haven't got the reliability of a Ferrari. I know they do use Ferrari engines. Beamer must have won something on the floor there. Again, loads of Porsches. One that was here and he was running, I think someone said 1900 brake horsepower or something in the region of that. You're never going to put that power down. Not in the UK anyway, let alone on the track. And then the Mercs boys, M2. We had some baseline there as well. Saw this a couple other shows, quite nice actually. You can't see really much inside the car, everything's in the boot. And you know he's on bags, that is on the deck. I mean proper. If it was snowing, use him. Shelby, again, not my sort of thing, but I can appreciate the work gone into this car. And take time to say the only reason I'm doing the voiceover on these on this video is because my bloody Pocket 3 decided to go in slow-mo and I'd speed all these videos up and do a voiceover, whereas you would have got to listen to my boring voice. Oh, sorry, got to stop. What we got here? Koenigsegg. Saw this at Gravity last year. Carbon fibre wheels. I'm not a fan of this colour of the car. And nice carbon work, but I'm just not a fan of this colour, let alone the rims. I don't care that they're carbon. Look dead. And because of the colour as well, you know, compared to some of the other cars there, I don't want to say it, but I love these cars, but they already were looking dated compared. Pagani Hyra, again, carbon work, not too bad. It's too much. This is P1. I don't know why you let it sit there with the wing down. That should have been up. Rims, not the best on that. 918 Porsche becoming very common. Some of the shows now. STO, not really a fan, but this one looked nice. Lovely, aggressive rear spoiler. I love it. What we got over here? Ferrari. Not too bad, to be honest, but I'm not a fan of these either. The front, I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, Porsche, Integrale, HF. Good example, actually. Very nice. Got another Porsche, Ferrari, 420. Another Porsche. Wake up, Ray. We got Revolto. I love the sound of these, man. The V12s are so raspy. The kit on that one as well. Go back and see that in a minute. And an Ventador. Looks like a Porsche sandwich. Again, these things sound awesome. Another Ferrari. And then we have the Valkyrie. I've been building these for the lower parts of these for the last bloody couple years now. Even turning one of these into the LMP, which we saw down at Le Mans. That sounded one of the best on track, but actually done shit because it couldn't keep up to anything else. Very basic interior. That's pretty good actually. Some of them I've seen have got no cladding inside whatsoever. You see the raw carbon. Split at the front obviously does a job, but it looks absolute shit. That's my opinion. Lovely wrap on the car. Awesome. Wheels not too bad, not sort of my style. And there were some bikes there as well. If I'm not mistaken, this is all, well, most of the touring ones that we're looking at now were actually all girl group. So big up to you, gal them. This had a hydro dip carbon effect on it. Dead. Wicked BMW. I'm not a biker. Again, you can appreciate something when it looks decent. Nice colour work on there. Nice wrap job on that as well. Stumbled on this BMW on the outskirts of the car parking from the show. Look decent, man. Good colour. Here's a card. Have a card. Nice set of rims. Obviously on bags on the deck, man. Nice deep dish there. And what did he have in the boot? Trusted air canister. Nice clean job, man. I like that. Couple more Beamers here. All them two. Granada from back in the day. And the only reason he made it is because he took out that stupid engine and put an actual Toyota engine, turbocharged. Good condition as well. Met these guys, had a nice interior in there. Got speaking to them, two young guys. They own the I think it was an X5 or an X3 beside it. You'll be able to tell. But nice carbon work on there. I asked him about the number plate. They said that was his number plate and not gassed. He said he had it before. Jamie, take his word for it. Yeah, they do all the work on these jobs, or on these cars themselves. I said really nice guys too. R34 Skyline, GTR, late 90s, wicked. There's a few of them down there, but there's one that stood out for me, man. I couldn't peel myself away from it. Absolutely lovely to see one of the headlamps missing intake. Take that air in. This is the bad boy here. I mean, love that. That was absolutely done. He actually won an award as well. Just done so well. Not overdone. And the paintwork on that, no orange peel. That was like glass. That's been worked on. Gorgeous interior. All Alcantara. I mean, that's what I would be doing to an older car now, man. Just take it to upholsterists and get them to, underneath the bonnet, you can munch your food on this. It was absolutely immaculate. Minimalised as well, so there wasn't shit hanging out everywhere. Really good example, really good builds. Yeah, some different lights going on in there. Old school here as well. Bought a bit up to date, bit of wides, arches going on there. Really good, nice, wicked that people actually keep these cars on the road, because obviously Japanese cars are quite rust buckets. And oh my god, someone teeth out the back bumper. Nothing safe anywhere, man. Yeah, man, this looks like it's been held together with some zip ties. At least it didn't go for the plain black ones. Again, it's nice, man. That is what it is. Not overdone, but it stands out. There's a Golf R on the deck as well. I think a girl owned this one as well. It had Alcantara seats. Roll caged up, don't know why. It's not a race car, people. And the air canister in the back for them bags. Straight onto this Mini, nice professional install on the back. It's a weird one, isn't it? Because you've got a roll cage that look like you're racing the thing, but when you're racing around, you'll listen to some sound. Nice interior. It's like proper race spec, but everything don't really go together on this. Why would you have a boot install? It's like, I don't know. Anyway, this is nice. Clean example. Big boy turbo. Nice rims for the car. Look like they were staggered, if I'm not mistaken. Too bad the sound can. He was revving this ras like no one's business. Turbo spooling up, chattering. As you can see, the engine's running. Yeah, it's good to see these cars, but he was in there revving that thing like no one's business, like he's looking to bruck up the engine. I met this guy at 4K Detailing in Newmarket. The whole thing's carbon fibre. It's obviously a drag car. Check the size of that turbo. Massive impeller. And I think from what he was telling me, some of the widest rims on one of these cars. I'm not going to doubt him because that thing was wide off. Check them out. That's wide. So these guys supply turbos. Speaking to the owner. It's nice. But speaking to these guys as well, they're from Scotland. It threw me a bit because he was Indian, but he was I think a Pakistani originally, and a Scottish accent come out of his mouth, and I just like, what's going on? And he even knew. He's like, yeah, man, I get this all the time, like. I don't know if that was Irish or Scottish, I've just done. But these rims, they supply rims, really nice. There's one you're going to see in a minute, which is very deep dish. You can see it right there, and that dish is carbon fibre. As I work with carbon fibre, I was looking at that very closely. There was a couple of defects in there, but to the untrained eye and to normal customer, they're not going to see that, but nice. But nice work, guys. They do a lot of carbon bits and pieces for BMWs as well. The carbon work looks pretty good. I had a look at that. There's a couple of boot installs here. That's massive. Check this out. Lift that seat back. Yeah. Matey was just holding the cones just now because he reckons they were overheating. Yeah, these cars were letting off some serious bassline earlier on. There's a van there. Told Nat to move from it because that window looked like it was ready to bruck and bust up your eyesight. Yeah, standard boot install here. Right opposite them were these guys doing all the Beamers. So all the performance parts of Beamers. Very nice. Again, the new M2, look at the front. I'm not sure about it, man. I like the wrap work. Wrap work was nice. Really stood out. Big shout out to Swift Performance as well. If anybody wants any car to be track ready and road tuned performance wise, Swift Performance in Aylesbury. And Myspec, that's me I'm chatting about. In case you didn't know, I have got our own M2 competition which is ready to take people out. Oh, let me stop talking for a minute. This is a Mazda on the deck. Had a bit of beeline going on. Nice. It's an estate as well, so here we go. Have a look at this. Quick view in there. Didn't see nothing, just a reflection, but hey. Another car with a rear seat conversion. Move that camera around that way. That's better. A lot of these cars don't play all the time because I need to cool down the amps and get a bit of charge in them. And had some drifting going on. These I think was a Beetle if I'm not mistaken. I tell you who is the skillful one here is the bloody pilot behind them drones. The drones are absolutely nuts. So we had this is a BMW. I think it's a BMW is another car. I can't remember which one it was. They were going absolutely gnarly, and there will be a Volvo estate which is running a rotary engine inside. I think they're triple rotors, so they produce some stupid amount of power, but they're far from standard. Like, you know, put the foot down, they're going to break traction, and those boys are drifting these things like mad. There's actually a Corvette there as well. Both of them, I think, if I'm not mistaken, had hybrid carbon fiber bodies that weigh nothing. They were running stupid power. Here's the old BMW, and the other car's so dark you could just about see it in the smoke. Here's a Volvo. Go on, boy. So when you're there, you're just getting polluted by rubber. So if you've got a really addictive personality, you're going to come away wanting rubber. Yeah, man. The day turned out to be quite nice because it was pissing down in the morning. We did expect some rain, but here he comes. That's the old Corvette. And he just floors a bit. There you go. See ya. The drift area, I suppose you don't need it to be massive, especially if you're pretty good at controlling these cars. But yeah, man, you're still picking up some sort of speed with these cars, but these guys are so skilled. We was expected to see Amy Hills there. If she was there, we missed her, but I was going to go and say hello. She's a driver, a drift driver. Apologies, people. My Pocket 3 decided to record in slow-mo halfway through the day, so hence no commentary on any of the vehicles that I've recorded today. Simply just download the Myspec app, upload your vehicles and showcase them on a global platform. Unfortunately, we did have some rain today, but look behind me, it is proper blazing now. We had a wicked day today, saw some nice rides. I will be coming in next year, hopefully, maybe with a next ride that I modified, but we'll wait and see. Hope to see some of you on the app. Myspec is still growing a community, so all support is welcome. Peace out, drive safe.